Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'll show you how to turn your flat 2D book cover design into a realistic 3D hardcover book mockup. I assume you've already unzipped the downloaded file. Okay, first of all, we are going to load this action file into your Photoshop action palette. Find the action file in the folder. It's the one with the ATN extension. Drag and drop the file into your action palette. Now, you see it get listed. If Action Palette is not visible, go to Windows tab and check it from the list. Okay, let's get started. Highlight the first action step, which is Starter Template. Click Play button. Starter Template has been created. Now you can place your artwork design into the template. Be sure to read and follow the instructions. The instructions mention not to turn off or delete the original background layer generated by the action. Instead, simply place your merged artwork design into the pre-designated layer, right above the background layer. So, let's say this is your own pre-designed artwork. Drag and drop your artwork into the Folder tab area. This will open it in a new separate workspace, allowing you to edit your layers as you like. You can do some final tweaks before transform it to 3D. Perhaps you would like to change your title text or subtitle. Or swap your backdrop image. Once you're done with the edits, we are going to merge the layers and transfer the image to the starter template. So, go to Select tab, then select All. What we're going to do now is make a copy of the layered artwork and merge it into a single layer. This way, we'll still have the original layers saved, so we can come back and edit them later if needed. Go to Image menu, select Duplicate, and in the dialog box, check the Duplicate Merged Layers only. Click OK. So here we have two versions, the original image with all its layers and the new one that's been merged into a single layer. So this is your book cover artwork with all layers preserved. And this is your book cover artwork merged into a single layer. So now, we are going to copy this cover into memory and paste it into the starter template. Again, go to Edit tab and paste. If the artwork is smaller or larger than the starter template, you can adjust the size by going to Edit to Transform to Scale. In this case, the artwork is actually a ready-made template we provide, and it's a perfect fit for the starter layout. But hey, it still works as a good example though. Once you're satisfied with the edits, let's move on to the next step, transforming your artwork into 3D. Highlight the Render 3D action step and play. Allow a moment for the action to process. A single book mockup typically takes only a few seconds, while multiple books may require more time. Please be patient during this step. Render 3D complete. Let's mess around with the layers a bit, and give the image some final tweaks before saving. As you can see, all the layers created by the action are still intact. They're neatly organized into groups and even color-coded, which makes it easy for us to adjust or customize them however we like. This feature makes it really easy to hide any of the books you don't want showing. Just click the eye icon on the corresponding book's layer group and it will disappear from view. Now, let's take a close-up look at the final image and check all the details. Now let me point out some special features of our Cover Actions Premium Hardcover Book Mockups, features you won't find anywhere else, free or paid. Features that really make a difference. A realistic curve on the joint of the book. Notice how the line bends at the book joint and aligns precisely with the book's spine, rather than remaining straight as in other mock-ups elsewhere. We'll use a grid line to illustrate this more clearly. Pay close attention to the precise alignment both between the front cover and the joint, and between the joint and the book spine. So this mock-up officially passes the grid line test with flying colors. By default, the Action generates hardcover books with cream paper. But if you'd like it to be white instead, I've added a special step just for that. Simply highlight and run the third action step. Before running it, make sure all the layers are left exactly as they are. Now we've got two versions of the hardcover book stack ready to go. Cream books version and white page book version. For a 1-inch case wrap hardcover, you can expect around 330 to 380 pages if you're using cream paper. With white paper, a 1-inch case wrap hardcover usually fits about 360 to 420 pages. Now, let's make some adjustments to the position of the book. First, pick the Move tool, check the Auto Select box, and make sure it's set to Group instead of Layer. There we go, all set. You can also hide the white background layer to make the books isolated on a transparent background. This way, you can easily blend it into any scene later. Okay, what if we take one of these flat books out? Then the one standing up would only be on 2 stacks instead of 3. Let's see how that looks. Now we move it down a bit. How about that? Looks good to me. That's actually pretty solid though. This way, you can create 2 different book mock-up styles. One with 4 books and another with 3. Cream paper or white paper. That part's totally up to you. You may now save the image. Please refer to our step-by-step video tutorial on resizing and saving for web if you haven't already. The link is provided in the description.